talking about leadership development for a music career. Alright? If you have any questions, you may save it for the Q&A afterwards. Alright? So I'm gonna pass it over to DJ Fuzz once he's ready. Okay. How you guys doing? Have you guys had lunch? What will you do? Oh, you got free vouchers. Yes, we have free vouchers. Tell your friends to come down because we have free vouchers. They're missing out. Okay?
Hello, good afternoon, guys. You guys come in front. Yeah, then what's the point, right? I'm talking to the chairs for what? Yeah, it's just gonna be 1 hour. And get your degree sorted. Listen to me for 1 hour, it's part of requirement. Please come to the front a bit. Here, don't be shy. I won't be asking you questions, I won't be grading you. You're a lecturer. Come. Please.
Here. Yes.
Yeah, how many people we have here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Enough. Okay. Hi, good afternoon. My name is DJ Fuzz. So basically, let me introduce myself before we start talking about this leadership thing. Okay. So leadership in music business is not like leadership in the office. It's different. So I'm gonna introduce myself. What I do is I'm a DJ. I'm a DJ. I've been DJing for like probably 26 years before you were born. Like maybe your parents went to the club and saw me DJing. Maybe your parents listened to me on radio or something like that. So I've been in the business for at least 25 years. I'm also a composer. I have written more than 1,500 songs. I just introduced lah. Okay, if you like, who's this DJ Fuzz? Okay, so I did a lot of songs. I did predominantly Malay songs, hip hop, reggae, pop, everything lah. And then I've won numerous awards in the country, like best hip hop album, best hip hop song, best whatever lah. And then I've been DJing for in a lot of places. I've been touring in Asia, Japan, Taiwan, whatever lah. You can think of that lah. And what else? I also own a record label where we have signed like more than 30 artists in different genres, mostly pop and hip hop lah. Okay, so that's what I do lah. You guys from Malaysia or you from outside? Anybody from outside? Where you from?
Taiwan.
From Taiwan. I've been to Taiwan. I've been to Taichung, Kaohsiung, Taipei. You from Taichung? Oh, okay. I DJed there a few times. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, that's me. I don't care. I'm face here. Why I have to do it? Okay, I'm gonna use some Malay words. If you don't understand, can you repeat? Okay, that's just in case. But I'm gonna say it in English most of the time. Okay. So, all of you guys are music producer or musicians. Only musicians. Like you are all music producers. Okay, 1, 2. Or most of you are here for the music business only. Like, do you have courses like that? No, it's musician lah, right? They play instrument lah.
Or audio engineers.
Audio engineer. Okay, sorry, I missed out on that. So it's either you are the studio guy or you're the guy who play the instrument in shows and whatever. Anybody do live mixing all that? Got course like that? Got lah. Okay. Alright. So mostly work with bands lah, not hip hop. Okay, we're gonna talk about more things that relates to you lah, rather than talk about me, talk about you. So that in this 1 hour you will benefit, get some benefit out of this talk lah. Okay? But you have to listen lah. Don't look at your phone and scroll and go to TikTok later lah. You can take my video and put on TikTok later, can lah. But listen to me, okay? Alright. So, okay, leadership in music is like, how do you get everything sorted out? Like, a lot of people think when you're in the music business, it's all about the song only, the talent only. Talent's good, of course. Talent's number one requirement lah, to sell, right? But leadership skill to run that business is the most important thing. A lot of people are talented out there, like there's thousands of talented people out there, but how come they don't all succeed? Some only made it, only a few percentage made it because of the skills. Business skills, leadership skills, management skills, and all that lah. So it's kind of boring when you just talk about leadership, like boring, right? But it's very essential for you, for your career, even though you are just playing guitar. Okay, because I'll tell you later. Okay, these are the 7 traits of music leadership. Let's say you are, okay, let's just check. Let's say you are a producer in the studio and you have to create a song for an artist. Okay, let's just put scenario lah. You guys are music producer, you have to do a song for a big artist. And this artist never fail one, always like got hits. Okay, let's just do the scenario lah so you understand. So in order to achieve it, the label doesn't depend on your talent alone, you know. It depends on this. Why? First thing first, you need to make sure that the song is out, right? But not just a song. The song has to sell, the song has to work, right? So the responsibility is on you. So they need to make sure that you actually come up with something valuable because you are actually creating an asset. It's not just a song. In the music business, a song is not just a song, it's actually a product to generate the income. So you are responsible for it. So how do you achieve that? First, you need to have it straight. You want to be like a good leader, it starts from you. A lot of people think about, when I talk about leaders, they always talk about being a boss. No. Leadership is not bossing around. Leadership is getting people together with a common objective and achieve it by being you lah. So it doesn't mean that if you are a leader, you have to be bossy and delegating all the time. No. So let's talk about it in an hour lah. Okay. So these are the 7 traits. Let's talk about the first one. So he says here, before leading others, you must lead yourself, right? A lot of people they are very talented. Right? I have a lot of friends who are very skilled, beat maker, songwriter, rapper, whatever lah, you can name it lah. Very talented, but they only write songs whenever they feel like it. You always hear and wait until I got the feel like do the song. Have you heard of this kind of thing before? Until I get the idea, I get the perfect time, I will do it. It's okay, but you'll be like most of them. If you think like that, you'll be like the rest of them. Because the accomplished writers, they will write daily or weekly, regardless whether they're in the mood or not. Let's say they have to write a love song, and even if they're not in the mood for love, they have to write down a song. So you have to be consistent. You have to write songs every single time. If not every day, maybe every week lah. Like for example, I make beats. I make a lot of hip hop beats. Whenever that I don't have the idea to make beats, I just made it anyway and I save it. And then I feel like the beat's like not so good, leave it lah. Next day I do another beat or I work on the last beat. If the last beat is like rubbish, I just delete it. But you have to make beats every single day. Back then I did, now I don't do beats every day anymore. But I will make sure that every year I release 100 songs. That's my KPI for me. Because I'm the label owner, I want to make sure that I release something. 100 songs, that means I have to release anyway, whether I have the idea or not, whether I am inspired or not, I have to release it. So the leadership starts within you. You have to be consistent and disciplined. So if you don't feel like it, malas means lazy. Malas, I don't feel it. It doesn't matter. You have to do it anyway. You have to do it. Rajin, have to be rajin, okay? Rajin means hardworking. You have to put in the work. Because if you don't put in the work, people don't see it. They won't see it. They don't see the quality in you. They don't want to work with you. That's it. It's a very hard industry. It's not like a lot of people. When they get into industry because they like, maybe I like music. Maybe it gives me less work. If I do other kind of work, I have to go to the office and be like the rest of them. If I become a musician, I can lay back. No, actually, music business is harder. You have to work harder than them. Because there's an element of gambling here. I mean, not gambling. Gambling your career. If you are lazy, you're done. Because nobody's gonna fire you because you don't have like a boss. If you're lazy, you terminate yourself. You terminate yourself from the industry. You get it? That's why. So you have to be disciplined like that. And then also when you do things, when you when you do your work, let's say when you go to studio, you have to do like these things like being on time, being punctual. A lot of musicians or artists or whatever, they always come late. Come at 2, they are 2:30. And then the ones who made it are always on time. Because I work with many award-winning artists in Malaysia. I work with a lot of award-winning artists. The ones who are there, they are always on time. Sometimes they come earlier than their managers. That's crazy. And you might think that these famous people are always late. No, they're the ones who come first. They're the ones who be there and wait for everybody to be ready. And the ones who are late are the ones like the normal guys. The stars always come early. When you see the movie, like artists always like come late. No, they're the ones who got the most discipline. That's why they're there. And you see them coming up with songs year after year after year. That's not accident. That's persistence. So everything starts within you lah. Like for example, you can start to cultivate this attitude from now. That means you go to class, you come on time. When you lecturer say you have to do an assignment and present a song by Sunday, you must get it done before that already, not like the night before. Because the song is going to be rubbish if you do it the day before. But if you prepare yourself and be disciplined and be on time, your songs will sound better because you made preparation. I know it sounds nerdy, but the nerdy ones will make it. You understand what I'm saying? For somebody who's been around for 25 years, I've seen a lot. I was like I was in that phase where I don't feel like doing it. Back then I joined DJ competitions, right? And I have 6 Malaysian titles. I won Malaysia 6 times. And it's not just whenever I feel like practicing, I practice. I actually practice 16 hours a day for months because I want to win the Malaysia #1. It's a big deal for me back then. Like I have to win because my manager said if you win, you can get more shows. So I had to do it even if I like it or not. When I wake up, the first thing I do is I just brush my teeth and get on the turntables. Which is not something that I enjoy to do every day. Sometimes you feel like playing music, sometimes you just want to watch movie, right? But if you cultivate that habit, you will get there lah. Even if you're not talented. I think I'm not that talented. I think I developed that by a lot of practice, by DJing like crazy amount of hours, like 1,000 hours. I got it through practice, not by I just got the talent and then whenever I put my hands on the turntable, it sounds good. No, it's through hours and hours and hours of crazy, tiring. You know this cliche hard work quotes. Yeah, you have to do that. Okay, so that's number 1. It's within you. So steps to be taken. Number 1 is be on time for class, be on time for assignments. You will make it when you work. It's the same thing. People say, what's the quote? What's the quote? Like when you do something, how you do everything? Yeah. Like whatever how you do something is how you do everything. That means if you're the type who comes late, you'll be late. You'll be late for everything. Late for work. If you're the type who don't want to listen, you have bad listening skills. And let's say you don't listen. Let's say when you're in the industry, you listen to your client, which is your record label. They want a project. They give you some money for a project, and then you don't listen well. You don't listen what they require, and you don't execute whatever that you asked to do. You come with a bad result. Later, people don't want to listen to you lah, because when you consult them, you're like, you don't give me good stuff. So you have to start from you. Develop your listening skills. Not listening in music, listening to your people, what they want to hear, what they want to know, what they want to produce, what kind of songs is needed for the industry. You have to listen. You have to listen to what's out there. Creative, you can develop it on your own. But listening skills, listening to other people, that's a skill that you have to practice from now. That means whenever your lecturers talk to you, you have to listen. Like, what does he want so that I can achieve my A? What do I need to do so that I can satisfy my client's requirements? So what do I have to do to get A? I have to make sure that he expects me to do certain things. So this is listening skill, understanding what the client wants. So in this case, in study, your client is your lecturer. What he wants, you have to deliver so you get A. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. My analogy not so there, but you get what I mean, right? Okay, next. Hey, I actually like past 20 minutes already, right? Okay lah, I won't talk too much. Okay, vision. This is what I always tell my artists. What kind of song you want to make? I want to make song like reggae, whatever, right? Yeah, I know, but you cannot, if you want to do a project, you have to look at the end result. What do you want to achieve at the end of the day? Where do you, not like a dream, like where do you want it to go? Like this song goes to where? So whenever you do a song, you need to know your target market. Don't say like, for everybody lah. This song is for, what's your target market? Sometimes I talk to an artist, like artists who are not very labeled, what do you call that? Self-funded artists. So this song is for who? What's your target market? For everybody lah. So everybody doesn't work like that. So you have to know your vision, where you want to target your song. Let's say, I want to target urban, 25 years old, whatever lah, you know your target market. So you need to know why you need to develop a product, which is a song, for the target market. So it sounds very corporate here, but that's how it is, even though you are an independent musician. Some independent musicians make it, why? Because they follow this procedure. A lot of independent music out there who actually sell thousands and thousands of shows or whatever because they have a strategy. Maybe they don't talk like corporate way, but they have vision, like they know where they want to go. I want to target whatever listening crowd, and these people around here, so we attack this area instead of attack this area. You understand? Like this, let's say I want to do a Malay hip-hop song for kids from 15 to 25 now. So if I make a hip-hop song, I shouldn't be making boom bap hip-hop, because that's for a different target market, like people like me. I'm almost 50, I listen to boom bap. But the 15 to 25, they listen to what? Trap, Travis Scott, you know? So you cannot be making boom bap for this target market. It's like wrong. So your vision is like already like, so you need to have a clear vision where you want to go. So from there you achieve your target lah. So in this, how do you relate to leadership? Is you get your team together. Everybody must have the same mentality, mindset. Okay guys, you're the lyricist, you're the beat maker, you're the studio engineer. This is where we're gonna go. We want to make a song for youth in KL, whatever lah. KL, 15 to 25 years old, hip-hop song talking about, we're talking about like what? Like, are we talking about the struggle of being a paddy farmer? Doesn't make sense, you cannot relate. You know what I'm saying? You understand? Yeah, so now it's not relatable, right? Nobody will listen to that because KL, paddy farmer, doesn't tally. So you're talking about maybe the struggle of working and going through jam. I don't know, I'm just throwing stupid ideas. And it's more relatable for us because we live in the city. We always go through jam when we go to work. Maybe do a rap song about that, but the genre should be like what they listen to. They listen to what? Travis Scott, 21 Savage, or whatever, you know? Like that. Then we do a song, and everybody like, okay, I write a song like that. The beat has to be like this. The beat cannot be like boom bap, cannot. It has to be like track, you know? And you know, an engineer, when he mixes, he cannot mix it too warm. Like the mixing shouldn't be too warm, because it's not like you don't want to listen to music that started. They want to listen to. You have to be crispy, and you know what I'm saying. So this mixing must be like this, like that lah. So you got the vision, and then you tell the team, okay, this is what we want to go, and then only you do. Not like so. So this is like so different from I feel like doing a song, I just do it and hope it sells, you know. This one is the traditional approach. I do a song, I'm inspired to do it, I hope it sells. It's okay to do it if you just want to do it for fun. For example, I also do this kind of projects. We call this project short sneery. Short sneery means like, how do you say it in English?
Passion project.
Passion. Oh yeah. Passion project. Okay, passion project. I do passion project all the time. Like whenever I feel like it, I just do it. I don't care who wants to listen to it, and the volume is not high anyways. It's okay to do passion project. Don't be too sell out. Everything also you want to sell. Some you have to do for your own personal preference, like for your own passion. I like Scottish bagpipes, which is like what? Right. I play them. I'm quite good at it, and I made an album with it. Who wants to listen to it? Nobody. It's okay. I spent like 20,000 for that. I wasted my time, but to me it's not a waste. For me, it's my bucket list. You know, it's okay. But if you're talking about having the group together with a clear vision, we want to have a good business from this song. You have to have this. If you're doing passion project, you need to worry about all this. Who cares? Just do whatever you like lah. So you have to separate passion and business. Okay? Because you are in the university learning music business. I mean music technology, music whatever, right? That means when you go out there, you're gonna be in this industry, right? You're not gonna be in managing football team. So it's different. So you're in the music business, so you should know when to separate passion project or business related projects. Okay? Am I going okay so far? Are you guys getting bored already? It's okay if you guys bored. What to do? You have to pass, right? You have to listen to me. Half an hour more. Suffer. Never mind. Okay, number 3. Communication. Communication is not just like talking the same language. No. You have to, like I said just now, with the vision, you have to tell your bandmate or your group members what we're trying to achieve at the end of the day. So good communication is important. First thing first, they have to have same wavelength as you. They know where you're going, so they also kind of understand. And language also is not a barrier. I went to Taiwan before for a songwriting camp. We have like 5 different country people. We sit down together, write song. Taiwanese, American, Malaysian, Korean, and the Korean can speak English. And then the Taiwanese half-half. And then Mak Saleh speak English lah, and I speak English like this lah. So we got 4 songs out within 1 week. Sometimes English language barrier is not even a problem. As long as everybody understands where we're going, we can get there. So leadership, let's say you are the producer, you must convey to your people, okay, this is what we're gonna do. They must understand what you want to go. Like, do your thing. Usually when you go to the studio, you tell, anybody here plays guitar? Just put up your hand, don't have to play guitar, just show, I give an example. Nobody plays guitar here? Okay, you play guitar, right? Okay, let's say you are my guitarist lah. Okay, I want to do a song, wait, let me see. I want to do a pop song, but at the last 8 bars, I want a guitar solo. Okay? So, but because you're a good guitarist, I want to trust you to do whatever you like. But I need to communicate to you what's my vision. I want the song to be like, you know, like when Slash played for Michael Jackson, he got in like that. I want you to go to that route. Can you do that? But I want you to do you. Then he said, yeah, I want to. Yeah, that means Fuzz wants me to do my goreng, but my own way. But that's the direction he's going. So at least you know. At least the musician knows where he wants to go. For example, I'm a DJ, right? I scratch a lot. I'm a scratch DJ, like old school. Back then, some people will hire me in the studio and tell me, okay, just do you. But I cannot be like, yeah, do me. If I do me, does it go align with your song? So they tell me, this is my target market like this. They're not used to scratching. Don't go so hard. You go more rhythm instead of too technical. So you just make sure that when you listen to it, it sounds cool to them. So I know, okay, so now I know what he wants to do, what's his approach, what's his target. So when I scratch, I know when to relax, when to breathe. I won't go too technical at competition. So communication is important. So your team should know what you want to do, what you're trying to achieve at the end of the day. So leadership also is like this lah. Instead of, okay, you play like that, you tell them, and they also don't know where you want to go, and then you play guitar and you're always angry. No, it's not like that, it's not like that. So communication is important. Understanding of the whole project is very good, it's very crucial. So they need to know, okay? And then in the studio, when you communicate, it's not one way, you know? A lot of people say music producers are so high up, they don't listen to their team. You have to be two-way. So when you do, okay, for example, just now, anybody play keyboard here? No. Let's say lah, I'm not gonna ask to play, just example lah. Okay, let's say I want you to play reggae, right? Let's say lah reggae, kan? With the organ sound, you know, right? Okay. But you are a keyboard player. I can hardly play chords, you know. So I want you to play like that. And then when you play, I want to micromanage. No, you play like this, but you know your thing, that's your instrument. So sometimes when you become a music producer, you can't micromanage too much because you have to trust that musician. He's good at what you do. He does it. That's my thing. That's my instrument. So you trusted them with whatever you want to do, but but you can control, but not over control, because it will spoil the song. So communication is important lah. A lot of producers like to micromanage. Happens to me. Not I don't micromanage. People micromanage me. When I'm scratching, he'd be like, do the. I'm like, yo, let me do my thing, you know. I don't become a champion for that, you know. So I will show you what I can do. But I have to understand his vision. So I will deliver something that will make his song sell. So I will try my best to go align with his vision. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to tell you lah. Communication between musician and the project guys is very, very important lah. So that's where the leadership skills come into play when you are doing song. So now it's no longer just do a song with Sila, you hope it's gonna go well, right? Now it's more than that, right? Yeah, are we gonna go more? You understand? Okay, later when I go up there, I have to apply this. Otherwise, it won't work. Reliability. This one is like any job also. No need to be music. Anybody. If you're not reliable, people don't want to work with you. Can we have the song mastered by 14th of March? Oh, sure. By 14th of March, still recording. Oh God, it happens a lot. Okay, can I have the song? Can I have the demo by 2 weeks? We already paid you deposit. Can we have the demo in 2 weeks? Oh sure. In 2 weeks you don't hear nothing. Or if you're a musician, can you come to the studio? We have Stin Haliza, and she wants a guitarist. Okay, I'll be there, bro. And then the 1 hour before, sorry, bro, I got show right now. Can I postpone now? But Siti's in the studio. So you have to be reliable, you have to be there. When you promise, you have to be there. Because takkan every time I want to give you contract, you know. Come to the studio, so I have to give you contract. There are people like this, you know. So in order to be a successful musician, engineer, producer, whatever, you have to be reliable. You know where it starts from? Where does it start? All these habits? Yes. See, there's a smart guy here. You're gonna get A.
Oh yeah.
So you give Nadia A. So you have to start here. That means when your assignment is due on Sunday, you bet your ass. By Saturday, it's ready. Not like I'm working on it. You have to get it done by Thursday. And I'm just not saying it just for the content. I'm saying it because I do this. My client says they want it on Sunday. I already got it by Thursday. But they say, where's my demo? Boom. Actually, I got it ready before. Because I know when I want to make changes, whatever, I want to make it better, I got time. So no last minute, no. Don't be unreliable. I also have hired many musicians or artists or songwriters or whatever lah, and sometimes I have to terminate because the attitude lah, not reliable, you know. There are people like this, of course. We are humans, we do mistakes. So I'm warning you early. Oh, the students, sorry. Hey, students, well. Okay, hi. I didn't see this. I'm sorry. It's okay. So there are people like this who do this, and you know, so I'm sharing with you now so that you won't do the same mistake. Because sometimes people don't hire you not because you're not talented. Maybe you got skills like crazy. You play instrument or you make the best beats in Malaysia, but they don't want to hire you. Must be your reliability, your attitude. Must be. Because the ones who always made it always with the best attitude. So it applies to leadership lah. So why do you become reliable as a leader? So if you want to conduct a recording session, you got everybody there, you got the music sheet ready. You must make sure that they are ready, all tune up, the guitar tune up, whatever, like the trumpet tune. Trumpet got tuning. So you got the trumpet tune, the studio already on ready, everything warm up ready, the microphone set up ready. You must make sure that they do it, because you don't do it, you're not an engineer. So you have to tell the engineer, hey, let's set up mic, so ready. Okay, tune. Yes. Everybody make sure they all come on time. So you are being reliable by making sure that everybody is reliable. So that's leadership. And you have to set an example lah. If you want them to be disciplined, you have to be disciplined, right? Nah? If you're not disciplined, you also like producer come late, guys. I'm gonna be like 1 hour late lah. You guys do whatever for jamming first lah. That's not gonna make it lah. 1 or 2 songs after that you're done lah. Okay, so reliable is good. See, there's a quote here. In the real music business, being reliable is a superpower. Yes. Okay, I'll tell you I got booked again and again. Sometimes not because my song is that good, but because I'm easy to work with. I can tell you that I'm easy to work with. Like this guy, I know he will never like not be there. He was gonna be there, unless I'm like something happen lah. I know that's true lah. But you know, when I say I'll deliver, I deliver lah. So I won't do things that I know that I can't do, but I will make sure that I'll do it. Like whenever I promise, I'll do it. So it's a superpower lah. Because a lot of people like, sorry lah, I wake up late last night. I had a late night in the studio, and I wake up late, turn up to studio. There are people like this. So you don't want to be the one of them. You want to be the one like morning in the studio, you there, and the client, by the time client comes, you are like, yeah, we're ready to do it. Okay? You must promise yourself that you will do this, because if you do this, it will help you a lot with your career. Talent is good. You will develop your own talent because you guys practice, right? You will develop talent, but your personal skills, your leadership skills, your management skills will help your business better. Okay? Okay, wait. Next one. I'm going too fast actually, but never mind. Adaptability. Okay. Very long word. Okay, so okay, now you know that. Okay, now you know that a lot of people use AI, and you hate it, right? Because you think it's gonna take away jobs. Of course, don't lie, right? Actually, like AI gonna take my job. Okay, sometimes when you work in the business, things change. Every 5 years, things change. I'm that old. When I started, we were still using cassettes, and after that, we shift to CD. And cassette sales is so high that when the CD starts selling, they are complaining. Hey, they don't sell as much as cassette. We are doomed. Like business gonna die. I mean, music business dead because CD cannot sustain as much as cassette. Cassette sells by the 100,000s, but CD sell like 5 figure only. Back then they are complaining, 5 figure only. Okay, now it's 1,000, so you're like, wow, CD can sell now, right? Back then if they sell like, oh wow, no, oh so how the industry not good lah? And then come after that, after CD become the norm, everybody sell CD and you make money by selling CD. They're like, hey, got ringtone. Ringtone is gonna kill the business, you know. So people, so now people don't want to listen to CD. They download from the what's that website where you get download for free? The one the haram one last time. Yeah, right. And people say, the business is dead because nobody wants to buy CD. They'll download for free. They use MP3 player. When they got iPod, you know, we are dead. And then there comes ringtones. Suddenly, we can actually make money from iTunes. Not as good as the CD, but so what I'm trying to say is it keeps evolving. Now they have AI. I'm very worried. Okay, AI, no more music business. No, something will be done, and it will solve the problem. And after the problem is solved, you make money from the business with AI. Then something new will come, and you're like, I got new. It will always come, you know. So what I'm trying to say is adapt to the changes. You have to be the chameleon. Hijau lah, red lah, you know, just follow, because there will never be the zero demand in music. People always need music. Okay, for example, my main business right now is no longer the record label. I stopped signing artists for a while because I want to chill on that. I'm focusing on doing songs for brands. If you listen to radio, Malay radio, you listen to the advertisements. Those are my songs lah. Like, you know, buy this crop, buy this crepe, or buy this baju, or buy this, you know, that kind of jingles. So I do that. A lot of people say, hey, jingles now we can do AI, so your business is going to be dead. It affects the sales, yes, but it doesn't kill the business. We just have, what I did was, we use AI for the business. So it makes our job faster, but doesn't mean that if you use AI, you have to use 100%. You know, you can tweak it your way and adapt to that change and still monetize. Maybe at first it will affect you. Sales went down by 20%, and you're like, oh damn. But don't worry, eventually something will come and help you out. Okay, so as a leader, I have to relate to leadership. You know, since the topic is leadership. As a leader, a lot of people will be like, discouraged. I don't want to be in the business. You know, I'm trying to get out of the business because nobody wants to hire a guitarist or keyboardist anymore. Everybody uses AI. But if you go to concerts, how AI gonna help? You know, you can't. You still have to see live musicians. You cannot have AI, can lah in the future, but you know, I'm sure, right? You're gonna have this, what do you call that? Yang Tupac, what do you call that? Hologram, right? Yeah, they will have hologram shows. It will be a norm one day when you go to concerts and you got Michael Jackson featuring Bruce Lee, you know? Right? But you know, people still want to see the human being. They want a human touch. People want to high five the artist. You cannot take that away. People still want a human connection, you know, and sing along. You cannot have hologram do that with you. It doesn't make sense. You're doing with the lights, so you're like, you know, shouting to the lights. Okay lah, but so what I'm saying is, there'll be changes. There'll be changes, and you need to adapt to it. And as a leader, it's your job is to tell your boys, this is how we do it. So I'm gonna use the music producer thing, even though you're just musician or beat maker, but I'm just gonna use the term music producer. That means you're the leader for the whole project lah, easy. Then you understand what I'm saying. So you make sure that everybody get where you're going. You know? Itulah. Okay, next one. Collaboration. Okay. A lot of, like I said just now, a lot of music producers, they like to micromanage. I understand, it's nothing wrong. It's just that they want the best output for the song, for the product, right? Because they're given a huge responsibility, especially with the big projects. They don't want it to screw up. So they tell you what to do, and sometimes they forgot that you are so good musician. That's why you hire that. That's why we hire these people, because they are good. Right? But sometimes we forgot they are good because we are so worried about trying to get the best output. We micromanage. So when you work together with your team, they're not working for you. You are doing collaboration with them. Okay, like I said just now, keyboard, right? You play reggae, and they say, how you want to play? Just do your thing. And then you hear, if it needs correction, you try to tell him, convey to him, okay, maybe make it sound like, you know, brighter, a bit the piano, I don't know, you know. And then he's like, oh yeah, I got you. Say no more, you know. But don't like, no, change. You try to tweak his keyboard like that. So that's not collaborating, that's dictating. So dictating is not leadership. I mean, not in our sense. We don't dictate in the music business, we collaborate. Let's say, what are you? Nyanyi ke apa? You bring like me lah. We make beats. Okay, let's say I am a producer, I'm not a beat maker, and you're the beat maker, and I'm telling you, change the snare. The snare took a beat, increase 2 dB. Apa? You know, so when we work together, I would ask you, okay, you think the snare tukar a beat can? And he will tell me, can, but you know, that's collaborating. But if I tell you change the snare right now, it doesn't sound good. I want to change snare. That's dictating. If I want you to change the snare, I will tell you like in a collaborative way. Like, if you think the snare can change a bit because it's a bit muddy, I think. Then you tell me, maybe that's collaborating. So when you do that, even though you are a leader, but you're still a friend. So you should be a leader who is a friend to your group mates. Even though you're the boss there, you understand? Even though you're a label owner, or you have to talk to them not as someone who works for you. You talk to them like they are your collaborative partner. Okay? So that's a leadership skill, you know. Because a lot of people say kalau jadi boss, if you're a boss, you have to dictate. Okay, you sit there, and you have to request and ask them, is it okay if you do this? Because people do that to me too, and I appreciate it. Like, Fuzz, you think if we scratch like that, let's say scratch, you think it's gonna sound better? Actually, he's trying to tell it to change. Sounds like rubbish. I'm like, okay, I got it. You know, I accept it. I've been doing this for so long. I know you don't like my scratch, but I appreciate the gesture. You know, when you tell me that you think can change a bit, or Fuzz, you think you can change the instrument, because if I think if you change this, you'll be better. He's suggesting me things, but I know he doesn't like it. He wants me to rap. But if he acts like a boss, hey, remove this trumpet, sounds like crap. You know, you don't do that. Because it brings down their motivation also. We are all humans. You cannot say, the song's rubbish, next. Movie can lah, real life cannot do. In a movie you see all that, this movie. But real life you have to be a people person. So, other than leadership skill, interpersonal skills is the most important thing. I know in this age today, I mean your generation, because, okay, I'm quite old. Your generation don't really, you avoid confrontation, right? Because I talk to myself, my staff, they like don't want to really confront don't want to be confronted. They always like avoid. You practice interpersonal skills, it will be good for you. That means you talk more, be more boomer a bit. Yeah, it help. Because I learned that from my boomer. I'm a boomer, please. What am I? Gen X, okay lah, tua juga. But yeah, I learned from my boomer. Like some of the things, the qualities that I think I need, I use it. Like for example, things like this. I know that you guys okay. I bring gifts to my client. That's very boomer, I bring gifts. I do bring gifts. And it's good for relation. It's not like the gift is not expensive like cheap gifts, like a gesture, like a Hari Raya dates, I don't know, whatever, It's good. This is very old fashioned, but it's good for business relations. So maybe generation today like email already, send already. Got it right? Happy right? I send invoice. I know it is okay, but you want to stand ahead from the rest of your competitors, you have to truly this technique. Because everybody else not doing it, and if you're doing it, you got an extra point. Okay? Instead of just I send you invoice, you send money, okay, good. But if you say, hey, I'm coming, I'm dropping by, I'm sending you some Hari Raya package, nuts and dates and all that. Oh, so nice. The next job, I can tell you, if your song is good and the project is good, you'll be the first one to be thought of. Because sometimes I know that some of them hire me not because it's my song alone. I don't think my song is that great. I mean, let me just face it. I mean, it's good. I mean, good quality, but there are the people who are better. I mean, not better, same quality too. But it's the interpersonal skill that helps. But your product has to be good. I cannot say your product is rubbish so can sell. No. Don't get me wrong. It has to be quality. I'm saying the leadership skill, interpersonal skills help along the way. Okay, we got the last point. You guys are dying already. Hey, good news, guys. We're gonna be done soon. Resilience. Oh, okay. It's a very strong topic. Resilience like this lah. It's tough. Beat me up. I'm strong. Okay. That works emotionally lah, not physically. That's different. That's one championship. Okay. So you have to be resilient in this industry because you're gonna take a lot of no's. You think you go out there, you send a demo, the first guy gonna say yes, no. I get rejected time and time again and again. And I have rejected one guy before this. I reject nicely, maybe we do it later lah, can lah. He actually blocked me. Relax lah. I rejected nicely also one time only, right? Because he sent me a song, asked me to release it. Like he sent me, I got a remix of the song. Oh good, let me hear. I want you to release it. He said, cannot lah, later lah. I just know you and I just heard this remix. It's not, I didn't say it's not good enough. It's okay lah. I say maybe next time can. We try again later. He blocked me. Relax lah. You need to know that in any industry you do, you get rejected a lot. Even if you ask a girl out, not all girls gonna say yes, right? I mean, you don't expect the girl to say yes every time. Kan? There's a market for everything. If you're not her target market, and if she's not your target market, she don't want you lah. You cannot be offended if she don't like you. Maybe, let's say okay. Do you wear caps? Do you wear caps like this? Especially this kind of caps. Do you wear? No, right? If I sell you this cap, will you wear it? Same thing. Sometimes when you present something to your client, they might not want to buy it because they don't have the need to buy it. So why bother pushing it to their face and get angry if they don't want it? If I force you to buy, will you buy it? Because if you don't buy it, he's gonna fail you. You're like, okay, fine. Tapi you be angry, right? The same thing with presenting demos and all that. You have to be resilient. Whenever people reject you, you have to understand. Not because you're not good, maybe because it's not suitable for the market. I give you an example. Okay, this is real life, not the cap example. I give you a good example. I remember back in 2000, 2003. Were you born? Oh yeah. Damn, let me do this when I say I'm like, okay, yeah. 2003, how old are you? -5 -5?
Not born.
Yeah lah, when were you born?
2007.
So you were -2 Okay, -4 okay, -4 okay, when you guys were -4, I went to the radio station, okay, because I was not happy the radio is number 1 radio lah. I was not happy that he doesn't play my song. I mean, my group, I had a group, hip-hop group. He didn't play my song. I was like, why? The song is good. But in the shows, like back then we have a lot of shows and like a few thousand people that like they singing the song. So we feel like, oh, our song is good lah. People like our song, right? So I sent to radio, they don't want to play. I got angry lah. So I went. I want to ask you, the song is like kind of hit, we sell a few thousand copies CDs back then, 1,000 copies, a few thousand, okay lah. How come you're not playing my song on radio? I was like, ego, talking like, how come? But I said nicely, but the ego inside me like, you should be playing my song, right? So I said, why don't you play my song? You know what I said? Because it's not radio enough. Oh, ouch. But I was angry. I was a bit pissed that time. Like, how can you say? Everybody loves my song. Our song. When we perform it, they sing along. Do that. Whenever I said radio, they want to play. And I was a bit hurt inside. Then I realized that after that, he was right. It's not radio enough. I realized that in 2008, when you are the +2 or +3. Oh, actually, huh? 1 year, okay. In 2008, I realized, he was right. And he is actually right. I was ego, I couldn't take it. Or I didn't understand the art of being resilient. I have to understand, I have to take rejection, even though that it hurts me, but it's the truth. It's not radio enough. And you think like, oh, no, you have to play because everybody, my fans are like, no, the radio don't like. Your fans like, the radio is the masses. They don't like. You cannot like, oh, no, you have to accept it. So you have to understand, you have to accept the fact that you're gonna be rejected all the time. It's okay. There's I'm in the business background. I was like you. I studied business back then in university. We have this rule where it's called what's the sales rule? When you sell to people, say in this room, right? Most of them they're gonna say no. You want to buy no. You want to buy no. You want to buy no. You want to no. You're gonna go until you get to the yes. What do you call that? I don't remember the principle. So in order to get a yes, you have to go through a series of no's. So you must understand. Whenever you sell something to a guy, if he says no, good, because I'm getting to the next yes. And you say no, good, I'm getting closer to the yes. And the more skillful you sell it, the faster you get to the yes. Maybe the first one you do, 10 no's, 1 yes. And after you become so good, you improve your skills of selling, right? You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. And then you practice, you do more success. 1, 2, yes. No, yes. No, yes. But it won't be a yes lah, It's a real life situation. It's not perfect world. Okay, so being resilient means you have to go through a lot of no's. You ask for a job, the label say no. You want to do a song, you present 10 demos to artists, they say free can lah. Guys, I've done a lot of free songs. A lot. Not in the early stage. Now also got. But I know that's gonna. Okay. I tell you what. To get to a series of, to get to the yes, sometimes you get to the no's, right? But sometimes you just have to, when you fight. I'm in the martial art thing, so I always talk about fighting. Okay, if you want to hit a guy, if he's tall, you have to go in, right? But before you go in, you're gonna get hit, right? So you're gonna let him hit you first. Then you reach his face because he's tall, right? Let him hit you. Boom. So it's the same as giving free songs. That's the same principle. Yes, I've done it. It works. I've done 1,005 songs at least. It's not a lie. Sometimes, not all the time. Okay. And when you first start industry, you don't charge. People don't want to pay. What should I pay you? I pay the famous one now, but they have to pay more. Never mind, I sell cheap, but there's no proven record yet. Never mind, you try first. If you cannot sell lah. But you got for free anyway. But sometimes one of these free stuff becomes hits and it gives you a lot of money. I'm serious. I don't want to tell you who lah, There's this guy I work with, I work for free because he doesn't want to work with me. He's like, why should I work with you? You're just nobody producer. So you try first, you take it first. I pay for the studio recording. Yes, I make 6 figures for that song. Because of that fee. So if I charge him a song, maybe like a few grand, but the royalty from there. So sometimes you can let people punch you and you go in to give the uppercut. Sometimes, and not all the time. Don't give free. How are you gonna earn a living if everything is free? I'm just saying, being resilient also means you take hits first. You cannot think like when you go inside the ring. The scene. You're gonna expect to land the first nice blow and KO. No, you won't KO. You will KO first. You will go through losses first. You get heartbroken. You will cry. I cried already. Everybody had a fair share of cry We cry already. Cry because of this, cry because of that, cry because we lose competition, cry. You have to cry first, then you like, ha. So, you see out there people who made it, you think they're lucky just like that. Even the pineapple pen guy also, I'm sure he went through a lot of rejection before. I'm just saying, right. I'm sure he had gone through a lot of no's, and suddenly becomes a hit. People say he's lucky. No, I'm sure he has done a lot of songs before that, right? You think so? There's no way that you do one song suddenly boom. No way. It's always like small song. Then suddenly one becomes a hit and say, oh, he's lucky. So my key idea to number 7, this is my last point, which is the most important thing. You have to take hits. You always read at the Instagram, the motivation thing, the quotes, you have to suffer first and then in the end you make it, same lah. It's very cliche, but it's true. It's not cliche, it's cliche, but it's true. You have to suffer first. But suffer not for a bad ending. It must be a good ending lah, right? So do you get what I'm saying? I'm just talking rubbish up, okay? Because I didn't have lunch, so my brain's like, my brain's everywhere. I'm just throwing whatever I can think of. I see the video later, that was rubbish talking about. But at least I hope you got some points from here, because we're gonna end the talk soon. Yay! 5 more minutes. Okay, so I already talked about this. Okay, this is me lah, DJ, producer, artist, composer, but you can do your own lah. So leadership doesn't apply to music producer only, not label owner only. You don't have to be label owner. You can be a musician and have a team of you, and you conduct the whole thing. You're leader lah. If you're alone, single musician, you are self-leader. So you lead yourself to reach your destination. You get it? So you don't have to be a boss only. No. You play guitar also, you can be the leader of your career. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's go banyak. Okay. So okay lah, cliche. Longevity matters more than hype. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people say make it a hit lah. This guy made it up there. But do you know that you only as good your second hit, the next hit. You only as good your next hit. You make one hit doesn't mean that you are guaranteed success forever. Your next hit will determine where you're gonna go. So longevity is more important than that one big hit. You see a lot of artists that one hit wonders. What happened to them? Longevity is more important. Even though you don't make as much as the big hit, if you do this like this gradually. In finance we learn about graphs, right? It's a graph like this. In real life it's not like that. They call it fluctuation, right? So you will go up and down in your career, but as long as the graph is going up, you're good. Longevity, because you want to make it a career. Because later when you get married, your father will ask you, so what you do for a musician? Good career. I can feed my daughter. So if you can make sure that your career is sustainable, they can provide for to people, yeah, you're good. So more than just hype. Okay, don't aim for fame first. Aim for the work ethic, the quality, the output, the productivity and all that. Okay, sounds mengantuk, sounds sleepy, but that's what it is. It's more important than just, hey, I'm famous, 100,000, 2,000, 1 million followers. No. Before you want to get there, you have to work on your work ethics. It's most important. Okay? Right. Boom. Tadi ada. Volume creates growth. Okay, let's just go through it in 5 minutes. The more you do, the better you become. The more songs you do, the better you become. You have to be persistent. Don't waste time. Don't wait for the right time to come. Do it now whenever you don't feel like it. That's it. Championships are not only about skill. Like I said, it's not just your musical skills. It's more than that. Business is part of musicianship. Yeah. So, like I said, if you don't worry about your business, you just worry about your talent only. That's it lah. It's not gonna grow lah. So you have to worry about leadership, whatever I said. And lesson 5, the last one is repetition compounds. Let's say you're not reliable or you are shady. There are people shady. People talk around. So, okay, this is one lesson. I'm going to tell you this one. Remember this before you go. When you are a project manager, please pay your musicians before they force you to pay. Because they will tell the musicians, this guy don't work with him. He doesn't pay. He pays late or... So, reputation compounds. If you owe him $100, he will tell people you owe him $200. It will, it gets bigger. So pay your musicians accordingly on time. If you don't have that money that time, you have to explain, okay, right now I haven't got paid yet, but I owe you, but by 25th I must pay you, but make sure you pay. It's very important. This is very important, okay? So must do that. Must pay your musician, must pay your project manager, all that, because when the word spread around, you might not get job later. Okay? Alright. Ada lagi ya? Oh. Wah, okay. This one should be 2 hours. Okay, this is practical steps student can take. Be known for one strong thing. Okay, I'm sure of you multi-talented. Some people can sing and play instruments, some people can make music. If you want to start the career, you focus on the one you're best at. And you become so good at it, you are undeniable. Then you add your extra skill. Let's say when I started, I cannot make beats. I cannot DJ, but I make sure I DJ so good, I win. Then only I learn how to produce. So, you want to, in marketing they call it niche marketing. So people think about you, he's the best keyboardist. Instead of he can play what, can sing a bit, no. You must be known for one strong thing. That who is he? What do you play? Do you play an instrument or you sing? You don't play an instrument. What do? You compose. Okay, he's the best engineer. He can make frog sound like Mariah Carey. Hey, I don't know if you can do that. That's crazy, Let's say, what's your name?
Max.
Okay, let's say Max, the engineer. If you think about Max, this guy can transform any voice to become beautiful voice. I don't know. You can do if you can do that, right? That's your niche. You can turn any. Let's say just say, he can produce bands effectively. When he mixes for bands, it sounds like live. Or I don't know. You must be known for one thing first, then you expand from there. Okay. Do more songs whenever you don't feel like it. Do more. Learn people skills, interpersonal skills. Like I said just now, talk to people. Don't just send invoice and WhatsApp. Please, talk. Just be a boomer a bit, be a boomer and talk. Hey, how are you doing? Just want to check with you, whatever, It works in real life. Be more people centric. It will help your business a lot because we the day we are all humans, we're not robots. We're not AI. AI is AI. We created AI. Don't be AI. Be a professional. Build a reputation. Okay, you want to say, like I said, create your own opportunities. Like I said, you don't wait for people to give you a job. Sometimes you don't have, nobody's hiring you. You give out songs. You're actually hiring yourself. You put music out there. You basically pay yourself to get your music out. Sometimes you cannot wait for people to give you jobs. Okay, this is what you do. Keep learning beyond the classroom. Yes. This is what it is lah. Okay, we good. Boom. Any questions? Don't ask me technical stuff. Just tell me ask me Don't ask me. What if I did this chord, move to next chord? Don't ask me this. Any questions? Because we almost did. Yes. You want to use your mic?
Like, what if you work with a bunch of leaders?
Bunch of
leaders that wants to
Oh yes, I understand that. Okay, sometimes when you are working with all alpha, of course, like in industry, of course. That's a very good question. What's your name? Wayne asked a very good question. He said, what if let's say you're in a project with 5 people and 5 of them are alpha? The best songwriter, the best composer, the best whatever, right? And everybody wants to give their idea, right? Okay, like this. Let's say you are the lyricist and he's the composer. You don't try to step beyond your line. Don't go over his authority because he also is the best. Let's say he's like award-winning songwriter, composer. You are award-winning lyricist. You don't go beyond his authority. He won't go beyond authority. We respect each other. I have this rule at the studio: leave your ego at the door. Everybody leave your ego at the door. Your award, your music AM award, leave it at the door. We are all the same. We come with the same objective. It's okay. But if everybody comes like, I'm the best, you're not gonna come up with the best song. But if everybody is work within your expertise, okay. As long as you don't micromanage that other guy, you just respect, your boundary lah. Because if he doesn't know his boundary, you draw a line. But you don't go to his territory. He's good at that. You don't tell him what to do. Let's say Max is an engineer, right? I don't tell him, hey, add some more reverb or whatever. He knows better lah. He's the best engineer in that studio. I don't even like pass, university, So let him do his thing. You just tell him a bit, and he thinks, no, that's not a good idea. You just respect his idea because he is the best in that field. So you will get the job faster. So ego must be left at the door before you start the project. Alright? Are you guys taking selfie or taking a picture of me? Because you're going to take a picture of me, I want to post. Okay guys, any more questions? Any more questions? No more. Okay, faham already. I heard you guys gonna graduate of the year, right? Congratulations guys. You guys gonna make it. Congrats. It's not easy to reach to this level, You guys made it. How many of your friends didn't finish, right? You guys gonna finish soon. That's an achievement. That's the first step in your career. You manage your degree, degree or diploma. You manage your diploma. So you guys did it. Congratulations. I don't have music diploma. You guys are better than me. I mean, technically. Okay, any more questions? No more. Okay. So Aiman is gonna take over the mic. So yeah, thank you for listening. And for those who are not listening, thank you also.
Alright, so I'm gonna present DJ Fuzz with a gift and a certificate from the university.
Wow.
Before you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for DJ Fuzz. Alright, let's move on to our final Friday performance.